city of dreams where hopes collide. With every step, the stars align. I'm reaching out, the world is mine. Chasing the sky with a fire inside. A spark that won't fade, no place to hide. I'm running fast with my heart untamed. Big dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. The streets are gold, the air electric. A rush so bold, it feels magnetic. The future's near, it's in my hands. A roaring tide, no one withstands. Chasing the sky with a fire inside. A spark that won't fade, no place to hide. I'm running fast with my heart untamed. Big dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. Streets are gold, the air electric. A rush so bold, it feels magnetic. The future's near, it's in my hands. A roaring tide, no one withstands. Chasing the sky with a fire inside. A spark that won't fade, no place to hide. I'm running fast with my heart untamed. Big dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. Stake my claim. The echoes sing of what could be. The rhythm of possibility. No fear can hold, no shadow stands. I'll climb the edge with trembling hands. Chasing the sky with a fire inside. A spark that won't fade, no place to hide. I'm running fast with my heart untamed. Big dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. Dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. Dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. Stake my claim. I'll stake my claim.
It's called Chasing the Sky. Good night. How you doing? It's called Chasing the Sky.
I see the lights that call me boy. I see your dreams where hearts collide. With every step, the stars align. I'm reaching out, the world is mine. Chasing the sky with the fire inside. A spark that won't fade, no place to hide. I'm running fast with my heart untamed. Big dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. The streets are gold, the air electric. A rush so bold, it feels magnetic. The future's near, it's in my hands. A roaring tide, no one withstands. Chasing the sky with the fire inside. A spark that won't fade, no place to hide. I'm running fast with my heart untamed. Big dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. The echoes sing of what could be. The rhythm of possibility. No fear can hold, no shadow stands. I'll climb the edge with trembling hands. Chasing the sky with a fire inside. A spark that won't fade, no place to hide. A spark that won't fade, no place to hide. I'm running fast with my heart on tape. Big dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. Phone's dead, no one rings and no tone. Static screams through the void unknown. Miss your call, left alone in the gray. Empty echoes, still the words I'd say. Miss signals lost in the
And
grind.
this just one. Good night. How you guys doing? Good night.
Screaming loud, but
You're
no
moving
one
about.
hears. Missed calls drowning in my fears. Neon buzz in the midnight haze. Fingers twitch, stuck in a daze. Lines cut, shot through the smoke and steel. Lost the thread, lost what's real. Missed signals, lost in the grind. Shadows whisper, left behind. Screaming loud, but no one hears. Missed calls drowning in my fears. Neon buzz in the midnight haze. Fingers twitch, stuck in a daze. Lines cut, shot through the smoke and steel. Lost the thread, lost what's real. Missed signals, lost in the grind. Shadows whisper, left behind. Screaming loud, but no one hears. Missed calls drowning in my fears. Neon buzz in the midnight haze. Fingers twitch, stuck in a daze. Fingers crossed in the midnight haze. Fingers crossed, drowning in my fears. Neon buzz in the midnight haze. Fingers twitch, stuck in a daze. 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 Missed signals, lost in the grind. Shadows whisper, left behind. Screaming loud, but no one hears. Missed calls shining in my fears. Neon buzz in the midnight haze. Fingers twitch, stuck in a daze. Lines cut, shot through the smoke and steel. Lost the thread, lost what's real. The phone's dead, no one's no
Empress Green,
tone.
good night. How you guys doing?
Through the
Greetings.
void unknown. Missed your call, left alone in the gray. Empty echoes to the words I'd say. Missing those lost in the grind. Shadows whisper, left behind. Screaming loud, but no one hears. Missed calls drowning in my fears. Neon buzz in the midnight haze. Fingers twitch, stuck in a daze. The lines cut, shot the smoke and steel. Lost the thread, lost what's real. Missing those lost in the grind. Shadows whisper, left behind. Screaming loud, but no one hears. Missed calls drowning in my fears. Rusty sparks beat the sky at night. Chasing ghosts under flickering lights. What's said weigh heavy in my chest. Missed calls won't let me rest. Missing those lost in the grind. Shadows whisper, left behind. Screaming loud, but no one hears. Missed calls drowning in my Engine rampe like un sweep. Vision d'une Anneli, je perds white moon. Windows down, the cool air
Good
flows.
night. How you guys doing?
This old car knows where it
Good
goes.
night, sweetie Juicy. How are you?
Cruising slow
Greetings,
through
greetings.
town
Thanks to everyone for
lanes.
stopping by.
Every crack and bend remains. Radio soft, a whispered sound.
In the background, we're doing a little cleaning up, trying to straighten up.
Faded seats, they hold my weight. Stories locked in every scrape. Rusty charm, it doesn't care. We've been everywhere, everywhere. Cruising slow through time-worn lanes. Every crack and bend remains. Radio soft, a whispered sound. My old car's wheels keep spinning round. Spinning round. Headlights cut through misty air. Past the towns that didn't care. But this machine, it doesn't care. We've been everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Cruising spinning round, spinning round. Cruise spinning round. Headlights cut through misty air. Past the towns that didn't care. But this machine, it stays so true. Together we've got nothing to prove. Cruising slow around. Cruising slow around. Spinning round. Cruising slow through time-worn lanes. Every
I had
crack
to watch it just now.
and bend remains. Radio soft, a whispered sound. My old car's wheels keep spinning round.
And sports. But unless Washington acts, big tech will shut them up and shut them down. Big tech companies take advantage of
Engine hums like a sleepy tune underneath the pale white moon. Windows down, the cool air flows.
So good night to everyone.
This
Thank
old
you for
car
stopping
knows
by.
where to
Good
go.
night. You're moving about.
Cruising
Stop
slow
talking.
through time-worn lanes. Every crack and bend remains.
Yeah.
Radio soft, a whispered sound. My old car's wheels keep spinning round. Faded seats, they hold my weight. Stories locked in every scrape. Rusty charm that doesn't care. We've been everywhere, everywhere. Cruising slow through time-worn lanes. Every crack and bend remains. Radio soft, a whispered sound. My old car's wheels keep spinning round. Headlights caught the misty air, past the towns that didn't care. But this machine, it stays so true. Together we've got nothing to prove. Cruising slow through time-worn lanes. Every crack and bend remains. Radio soft, a whispered sound. My old car's wheels keep spinning round. Headlights cut through misty air, past the towns that didn't care. But this machine, it stays so true. Together we've got nothing to prove. Cruising slow through time-worn lanes. Every crack and bend renames. Radio soft, a whispered sound. My old car's wheels keep spinning round. Headlights cut through misty air, past the towns that didn't care. But this machine.
Golden waves dripping to the sea. Colors melting like a dream to me. Waves rolling with a steady beat. Chasing time with the sand beneath my feet. Oh, the sun sinking low, painting skies with a fiery glow. Feel the breeze, let the rhythm flow. Each sunset sets my soul aglow. Shadows stretch while the palm trees sway. Sky ignites like a grand ballet. Ocean whispers secrets of the day. In the dusk I let my worries stray. Oh, the sun sinking low, painting skies with a fiery glow. Feel the breeze, let the rhythm flow. Each sunset sets my soul aglow. Shadows stretch while the palm trees sway. Sky ignites like a grand ballet. Ocean whispers secrets of the day. In the dusk I let my worries stray. Oh, the sun sinking low, painting skies with a fiery glow. Feel the breeze, let the rhythm flow. Each sunset sets my soul aglow. Silhouettes dance where the sea meets sky, fading light like a lover's sigh. Every moment's a treasure to try in this magic hour where the heart won't lie. Oh, the sun sinking low, painting skies with a fiery glow. Feel the breeze, let the rhythm flow. Each sunset sets my soul aglow.
Yeah.
The dew points are up, the temperatures are up, the dew points are green.
Yeah.
Golden rays dripping to the sea. Colors melting like a dream to me. Waves rolling with a steady beat. Chasing time with the sand beneath my feet. Oh, the sun sinking low, painting skies with a fiery glow. Feel the breeze, let the rhythm flow. Each sunset sets my soul aglow. Ooh, 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 ooh. Shadows stretch while the palm trees sway. Sky ignites like a grand ballet. Ocean whispers secrets of the day. In the dusk I let my worries stray. Oh, the sun sinking low, painting skies with a fiery glow. Feel the breeze, let the rhythm flow. Each sunset sets my soul aglow. Ooh, 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 ooh. Silhouettes dance where the sea meets sky. Fading light like a lover's sigh. Every this magic hour where the heart won't lie. Oh, the sun sinking low, painting skies with a fiery glow. Feel the breeze, let the rhythm flow. Beach sunset sets my soul aglow. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, oh, ooh, 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 ooh.
I see the lights, they're calling me wide. A city of dreams where hopes collide. With every step, the stars align. I'm reaching out, the world is mine. Chasing the sky with a fire inside. A spark that won't fade, no place to hide. I'm running fast with my heart untamed. Big dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. The streets are gold, the air electric. The rush so bold, it feels magnetic. The future's near, it's in my hands. A roaring tide, no one withstands. Chasing the sky with a fire inside. A spark that won't fade, no place to hide. I'm running fast with my heart untamed. Big dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. Streets are gold, the air electric. A rush so bold, it feels magnetic. The future's near, it's in my hands. A roaring tide, no one withstands. Chasing the sky with a fire inside. A spark that won't fade, no place to hide. I'm running fast with my heart untamed. Big dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. That ghosting of what could be. The rhythm of possibility. No fear can hold, no shadow stands. I'll climb the edge with trembling hands. Chasing the sky with a fire inside. A spark that won't fade, no place to hide. I'm running fast with my heart untamed. Big dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. Dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. Dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. Stake my claim.
What's the name of that stuff we made today? That was the vanilla.
I'll stake my claim.
That one was really nice.
It's not creamy.
That one was
Oh, I remember vanilla creamy cookies.
good memory.
I see the lights, they're calling me one. A city of dreams where hopes collide. With every step, the stars align.
What's that name?
I
Oh no, you know what I need to do? I thought I got to my new thing.
chasing the sky with a fire inside. A spark that won't fade, no place to hide. I'm running fast with my heart untamed. Big dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim. The streets are gold, the air
We normally have
electric.
something up on the bag right here. Check them and see
Oh,
if
so
it's
bold, it feels magnetic.
But I like
The
that one
future's
new
near,
woman
it's
that
in my
normally.
hands.
Oh, not that one. Check that one.
A roaring tide, no one withstands. Chasing the sky with a fire inside. A spark that won't fade, no place to hide. With my heart untamed, big dreams to catch, I'll stake my claim.
Oh, you find peanut? Lady Jinx, good night. How are you? Greetings, Lady Jinx. Greetings to everyone. Happy days. Greetings to everyone. Sweet and juicy, everybody. Greetings. Good night. Just you're listening to some music and chilling a little. Trying to get this house together.
I'll stake my claim.
Thank you.
A spark that won't fade, no place too high. I'm running fast with my heart untamed. Big dreams to catch. I'll stake my claim.
You know what I know about that? I need you guys to take my thing outside to play around. But this is sweet and chill. White bag. No, I got the pistachio already. What was that? Give me that thing.
Through the storm, we'll find the fire.
Oh,
Every
this is our
step we
favorite
climb
one, right?
higher.
That was
The echoes of the night we sing. A battle cry that makes the mountains ring. Rise together, hearts unbroken. Every word of vow spoken. Feel the rhythm, feel the power. This is all unshaken out. Winds may howl, but we stand steady. Armor bright and always ready. Through the shadows, through the haze, we light the dark with fearless blaze. Rise together, hearts unbroken. Every word of vow is spoken. Feel the rhythm, feel the power. This is all unshaken out. We are like rivers bending, fierce and free, with no pretending. In the clash we hear the sound of victory as it comes around. Rise together, hearts unbroken. Every word of vow is spoken. Feel the rhythm, feel the power. This is all unshaken out, unshaken out. Wild like rivers bending, fierce and free with no pretending. In the clash we hear the sound of victory as it comes around.
I think I saw your peanut like when I was on the table
Get away
getting.
from you.
Through the storm we'll find the fire. Every step we climb up higher. Feel the rhythm, feel the power. This is all unshaken out. Winds may howl, but we stand steady. Armor bright and always ready. Through the shadows, through the haze, we light the dark with fearless blaze. The hearts unbroken. Every word of vow is spoken. Feel the rhythm, feel the power. This is all of victory as it comes around. Through the storm, we'll find the fire. Every step we climb up higher. In the echoes of the night we sing a battle cry that makes the mountains ring. Rise together, hearts are broken. Every word of prayer is spoken. Feel the rhythm, feel the power. This is our unshaken hour. Winds may howl, but we stand steady. On our pride and always ready. Through the shadows, through the haze, we light the dark with fearless blaze. Rise, rise together, hearts unbroken. Every word of our is spoken. Through the shadows, through the haze, we light the dark with fearless blaze. Rise, rise together, hearts unbroken. We are wild like rivers bending, fierce and free with no pretending. In the crash we hear the sound of victory as it comes around. Oh, rise together, hearts unbroken. Every word of vow is spoken. Through the shadows, through the haze, we light the dark with fearless blaze. Rise, rise together, hearts unbroken. We are wild like rivers bending, fierce and free with no pretending. In the clash we hear the sound of victory as it comes around. Oh, rise together, hearts unbroken. Hearts unbroken. Every word of vow is spoken. Feel the rhythm, feel the power. This is our unshaken hour. Rise together, hearts unbroken.
Not really, Michelle.
You got a lot of juice.
Huh?
You got it. I mean, you got boyfriend around.
You tell him what?
You got the boyfriend.
I saw you sneaking out the door. My hoodie gone, I know for sure. You left me shivering in the breeze, still warm. You're such a tease. That hoodie fit me like a glove. Now you wear it, still in love. Smells like you and the Maurice. Why'd you take my favorite piece? Give it back, oh, go give it back. My heart is stitched in every track. That hoodie's mine, you know it's true, but it's wrapped around you. Give it back, oh give it back. My heart is stitched in every track. That hoodie's mine, you know it's true, but it's wrapped around you. Late at night, I see the thread hangs from your sleeve. The life we led, you flaunt it like it's yours to keep, but it's my soul, sewn in deep. You wear it like a badge of pride. My hoodie's home, it's where I hide, but now it's caught in your embrace. I see it smiling on your face. Give it back, oh, go give it back, oh, give it back. My heart is stitched in every track. That That hoodie is mine, you know it's true, but it's wrapped around you. Give it back, give it back. My hoodie stitched in every track. That hoodie's mine, you know it's true, but it's wrapped around you.
Nice though, you know. And then when we finish steam up your room, it's gonna be more nice on the playroom.
I saw you sneaking out the door. The hoodie gone, I knew for sure. Left me shivering in the breeze. Still warm, you're such a tease. The hoodie fit me like a glove. Now you wear it still in love. Smells like you in memories. Why'd you take my favorite piece? Give it back. Oh, give it back. My heart is stitched in every track. The hood is mine, you know it's true, but it's wrapped around you. Late at night, I see the thread hangs from your sleeve. The life we led, you flaunt it like it's yours to keep, but it's my soul, so deep. You wear it like a badge of pride. My hood is home, it's where I hide, and now it's caught in your embrace. I see it smiling on your face. Give it back, oh, give it back. My heart is stitched in every track. The hood is mine, I know it's true, but it's wrapped around you.
No, you. Your grandfather did not do it. No, that's not the grandfather. Not the grandfather. Grandfather did. You know, when you say, I'm a daddy.
Give it back, oh, give it back. My heart is stitched in every track. The hood is mine, you know it's true, but it's wrapped around you.
Enjoy life, enjoy to the not everybody will go old, depending on the person. And sometimes early life sickness.
Nobody will grow old.
Yes, we have people grow old, but we have to learn to eat healthy, be strong.
Greeting to resilient queens and kings of the day. I am about to turn my living room upside down. Today is cleaning day.
So while I am cleaning, my hot mess changing around. I don't wanna clean in silence, I just want to enjoy some music as I work to get the result that I desire. Thanks to everyone for your love and support. Enjoy some music while checking in as I work to get my living room the way I like it and want it to be.
Bless up to everyone watching and supporting Brazilian queen. Your support meant something to this queen. I am about to be moving around and want to extend my gratitude to my likers, commenters, sharers, subscribers, private watchers, and everyone, and to all my beautiful moderators. Bless up.
Thanks once more. Greeting to resilient queens and kings of this day. I am about to turn my living room upside down. Today is clean day. So while I'm cleaning up my hot mess and changing around, I don't wanna clean in silent. I just want to enjoy some music as I work to get the result that I desire. Thanks to everyone for your love and support. Enjoy some music while checking in as I work to get my living room the way I like it and want it to be. Bless up to everyone watching and supporting Brazilian queen. Your support meant the world to this queen. I am about to be moving around and want to extend my gratitude to my likers, commenters, sharers, subscribers, private watchers, and everyone, and to all my beautiful moderators. Bless up. Thanks once more. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
That's good.
said I don't know. Sorry. I mean it's all content.
Bleachers even
I'm about to turn my living room upside today. It's clean day. So while I'm cleaning up a hot mess and changing around, I don't want to clean it silent. I just want to enjoy some music cause I want to get the result that I desire. Thanks to everyone for your love and support. Enjoy some music while checking in as I work to get my living room the way I like it, I want it to be. Bless up to everyone watching and supporting Resilient Queen. Your support meant the world to this queen. I'm proud to be moving around. I want to extend my gratitude to my likers, coming to share us, subscribers, private watchers, and everyone. And to all my beautiful moderators, bless up. Thanks once more. Greetings to resilient queens and kings of this day. I am about to turn my living room upside down. Today is cleaning day. So while I'm cleaning up my hot mess and changing around, I don't want to clean it silent. I just want to enjoy some music cause I want to get the result that I desire. Thanks to everyone for your love and support. Enjoy some music while checking in as I work to get my living room the way I like it, I want it to be. Listen to everyone watching and supporting Brazilian Queen. You're supporting the world to this queen. I'm about to be moving around. I want to extend my gratitude to my likers, commenters, sharers, subscribers, private watchers, and everyone. And to all my beautiful moderators, bless up. Thanks once more.
We're not going with the play in the him but the play with
You have any water that would not?
I'm moving the couch, it's got a new home. Stacking these books like I'm building a throne. Curtains are dancing with the sunlight's glow. This house is a canvas, let my vision flow. Oh, vibes collide as I rearrange, turning the old into something strange. Furniture grooves in the space I've made. Feel the rhythm of this house parade. Sliding the chairs like a DJ spin. The room is alive, where do I begin? Pictures on walls in a brand new frame. This house transformation is my favorite game. And the floorboards hum under my bare feet. A symphony rises in this rhythm beat. Every corner sings with a brand new tone. This house transformation is my favorite game. Oh, vibes collide as I rearrange, turning the old into something strange. Furniture grooves in the space I've made. Feel the rhythm of this house parade. I'm painting the walls with a daring streak. Each stroke a whisper, each color speaks. This home is alive, it's got its own sway. Rearranging vibes takes the dull away. Vibes collide as I rearrange, turning the old into something strange. Furniture grooves in the space I've made. Feel the rhythm of this house parade.
nothing wrong with you continue to do it.
So when you just tell me that now.
I'm moving the couch, it's got a new home. Stacking these books like I'm building a throne. Curtains are dancing with the sunlight's glow. Oh, that's the light as I rearrange, turning the old into something strange. Furniture grows in the space I made. Feel the rhythm of this house parade. Starting the chairs like a DJ spin. The room is alive, where do I begin? Pictures on walls in a brand new frame. This house transformation is my favorite game. The floorboards hum under my bare feet. A symphony rises in this rhythm beat. Every corner sings with a brand new tone. This house is a canvas, let my vision flow. Oh, that's the light as I rearrange, turning the old into something strange. Furniture grows in the space I made. Feel the rhythm of this house parade. In the walls with the daring shake. Each room a whisper, each color speaks. This home is alive, it's got its own sway. Rearranging vibes takes the dull away. Turning the chairs like a DJ spin. The room is alive, where do I begin? Pictures on walls in a brand new frame. This house transformation is my favorite game. Oh, vibes collide as I rearrange, turning the old into something strange. Furniture grooves in the space I made. Feel the rhythm of this house parade. Oh, vibes collide as I rearrange, turning the old into something strange. Furniture grooves in the space I made. Feel the rhythm of this house parade. Walls with the daring streak. Each struggle is each color speaks. This home is alive, it's got its own sway. Rearranging vibes takes the dull away.
Feel my back, mama. Feel my back.
I want to say Mac.
Feel my back.
Want to say me? Got your son.
Always wanna put on a
Yeah, so I had no idea.
I said you always want to put on a roof.
He was so much love, but turns out.
Shut the baita, tiama palo kena kumana ko. Shut your door, na so you tingili po. Chapa ke bas, tung ikot na siya, ikot na swasan. Sa tama yung kalbi ng pauna.
ತುಳದಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಪೋತದೆ ಪೋಯಿ ಕೊತ್ತದೆ ಜಿ ಪಾದಂ వేస్తా కేలికడ తెలిపోతా క్లీన్ అప్ మోడ్ లో కలవరపు మరిచిపోతా
రాత్రి వెలుగులో రిజెక్ట్ చేసిన మేఘాలు మనిషి వెలుగుని వెలిగించు కాలు పొగాకు గాలిపోయి సువాసన గాలి ప్రతి మూలకి చేరే కాంతి పల్లవి
కడగడం తుడవడం దాతుల దారి అంతా పాతదే పోయి కొత్తదే జీ పాదం వేస్తా తేలికడ తేలిపోతా ఈ మొల్లో కలవరపు మరిచిపోతా
చీకటిని మిగిల్చే శాంతి కోరుకుందా కోరికల వేళ తేలికగా తెలిపోవాలా రాగాల మౌయలో శృతి పిలిచిందా ఇది ఒక కొత్త పుట నువ్వు మరిచిందా
కడగడం తుడవడం దాతుల దారి అంతా పాతదే పోయి కొత్తదే జీ పాదం వేస్తా తేలికడ తేలిపోతా మోడ్లో కలవరపు మరిచిపోతా
whole lot though.
Yeah. Because the pistachio is so little.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's why pistachio make them little.
చెత్త బయట జ్ఞాపకాలు పెరగడం మనకు స్వచ్ఛత కొత్త సూర్యుడు
You dancing.
ఎగిరిపో
Like it.
చెప్పకే వస్తుంది కొత్త శక్తి కొత్త శ్వాస చెత్త మాయం కాంతితో భాష రాత్రి వెలుగులో రిజెక్ట్ చేసిన మేఘాలు మనిషిలో వెలుగుని వెలిగించు కలలు ఉగాది గాలిపోయి సువాసన గాలి ప్రతి మూలకి చేరే కాంతి పల్లవి మరిచిపోతా రాత్రి వెలుగులో రిజెక్ట్ చేసిన మేఘాలు మనుషుల వెలుగుని వెలిగించి కలలు గాలి గాలిపోయి సువాసన గాలి ప్రతి మూలకి చేరే కాంతి పల్లవి కాంతుల దారి మరిచిపోతా
Right,
చీకటిని మిగిల్చే సంకి కోరుకుందా
I know you guys muggy now.
కోరికల వేళ తేలికగా తేలిపోవాలా రాగాల మాయలో శృతి పిలిచిందా ఇది ఒక కొత్త తుట నువ్వు మరిచిందా కడగన తుడవడం కాంతుల దారి అంత పదమే పోయి కొత్తనే చిరిమలో వేస్తా తేలికగా తేలిపోతా మొదలు కలవరపు మరిచిపోతా
Nobody has to piss up on me.
Mom, his wife again.
Leave it.
Mom, he's wife again.
What's that?
Says he's wife again. Huh?
Dancing shadows take their flight. Only wrapped in pixel haze. Invisible hearts lost in the maze. Missing stars above the flame. Invisible love we can't explain. Echoes bounce through the night. Quiet chaos feels so right. Heartbeat sinks with the glowing floor. Fingers reach but find no more. Through the static, I see your face. A digital ghost I can't embrace. Missing skies above the brain. Invisible love we can't explain. Echoes bounce through reach but find no more. Through the static, I see your face, a digital ghost I can't embrace. Fragments of you in every beat, binary dreams where we meet. The synthwave hums our secret song, invisible longing all along. Glitching skies above the brain, invisible love we can't explain. Echoes bounce through the night, kawaii chaos feels so right. Feels so right. Feels so right.
Love dancing. Okay, honey. You like dancing? What else do you like?
Skies above the brain, invisible love we can't explain. Echoes bounce through the night, kawaii chaos feels so right. Feels so right. Kawaii chaos feels so right.
Where you going? Where you going? Give me that for me. Right over there. No, that's give me a second. Yeah, give me.
A whisper fades in neon light. Dancing shadows take their flight. A longing wrapped in pixel haze. Invisible hearts lost in the maze. Glitching skies above the rain. Invisible love we can't explain. Echoes bounce through the night. Kawaii chaos feels so right. Heartbeat syncs with the glowing floor. Fingers reach but find no more. Through the static, I see your face. A digital ghost I can't embrace. Glitching skies above the rain. Invisible love we can't explain. Echoes bounce through the night. Kawaii chaos feels so right. Fragments of you in every beat, binary dreams where we meet. The synthwave hums our secret song, invisible longing all along. Glitching skies above the rain, invisible love we can't explain. Echoes bounce through the night, kawaii chaos feels so right. Fragments of you in every beat,
I just give him a chance.
binary dreams where we meet.
The pillow, where's the other pillow?
The synthwave hums our secret song, invisible longing all along.
Come over here.
Glitching skies above the rain, invisible love we can't explain. Echoes bounce through the night, kawaii chaos feels so right.
Move those things out the way. Move those things to the other chair. I think when there is open, that's the funny part of it. I don't always think. And you didn't turn the kitchen light off.
Wait, since the
Yeah, the kitchen light, because the more light on, the more hot it's gonna be. Yeah, turn the kitchen light off. But I'm here, turn it off. No, that one is fine. So that one
Tricks
is
and
fine.
silver streams.
Just make sure everything around that side is off.
Yeah, those
The night whispers secrets
But the more like look how when it's that is hot.
a cosmic dance in velvet cold.
Because it like I made it. Alright, I'm gonna
Underneath
come
the
out.
galaxy sway, colors burst where shadows play. Every glance a silent fall.
But I'm so happy to see you.
Night sky owns us now.
Alright, you show me all of the
Constellations sketch their art, tracing lines from heart to heart. Planets home the quiet tune, a serenade beneath the moon. Underneath the galaxy sway, colors burst where shadows play. Every glimpse a silent fall. That's why owns us now. Maybe let's go right far, so far. A kaleidoscope, born of a dying star. Time should just spin where the heavens collide. We're just echoes in the universe's tide. The galaxy sway, colors burst where shadows play. Every breeze a silent fall. Night sky owns us now.
Setback. It will be alright.
Nebulous bloom like flowers afar, a kaleidoscope born of a dying star. Time shift is thin where the heavens collide. We're just echoes in the universe's tide. Underneath the galaxy sway, colors burst where shadows play. Every breeze is silent fall. Night sky owns us now. Owns us now. Underneath the galaxy sway.
What do you think? No, we can keep all the toys. Can we keep all the toys?
Yeah. Captain America is not good at all.
Because you're not playing with
The stars are scattered like spilled dreams. Moonlight drips in silver streams. The night whispers secrets untold. A cosmic dance in velvet cold. Underneath the galaxy sway, colors burst where shadows play. Every blink's a silent vow. The night sky owns us now. Constellations sketch their art, tracing lines from heart to heart. Planets hum their quiet tune, serenade beneath the moon. Underneath the galaxy sway, colors burst where shadows lay. Every blink's a silent vow. The night sky owns us now. Underneath the galaxy sway, colors burst where shadows play. Every blink's a silent vow. The night sky owns us now. Constellations sketch their art, tracing lines from heart to heart. Planets hum their quiet tune, a serenade beneath the moon. Underneath far. Kaleidoscope on a dying star. Time stretches, then where the heavens collide. Where just echoes in the universe is tied. Underneath the galaxy sway, colors burst where shadows play. Every blink's a silent vow. The night sky owns us
You guys
now.
are really growing. Huh?
No, I got my hair.
Why? Why? What did you cut in here? What?
In the corners where the shadows crawl, I see it all, but I don't stand tall. Flickering lights paint a crooked show. I'm the watcher in the undertow. I'm watching stuff that's all I do. Color shift and the world feels new. Through the static and the shifting haze, a spooky grin and electric waves. Neon whispers in the darkened street. Every step feels like a syncopated
And
beat.
I look, I have, I
Moon is
see
laughing
no
at
more
the game we
nails.
play. I'm just a ghost in a masquerade.
I said, what
Under the
happened?
ground where the echoes sleep, the secrets swirl and the currents create. A happy heart with a sideways grin. Watching the world spin and spin. I'm watching stuff, that's all I do. Color shift and the world feels new. Through the static and the shifting haze, a spooky grin and electric waves. Shifting haze, spooky grin and electric waves. I'm watching stuff, that's all I do. Oh, watching stuff, that's all I do. Color shift and the world feels new.
For that, for you. That's what you
Through the static and the shifting haze, a spooky grin and electric waves.
but I didn't really.
Neon whispers in a darkened street. Every step feels like a syncopated beat. The moon is laughing at the game we play. I'm just a ghost in a masquerade.
Hungry, have you?
Neon whispers in a darkened street. Every step feels like a syncopated beat.
Especially when they broke
The
off.
moon is laughing at the game we play. I'm just a ghost in a
You know, like when they
masquerade.
do water a lot.
Electric waves cut through the black. My pulse beats low like a heart attack. I'm a shadow in a world so deep. Wide awake while the city sleeps.
You break off a little bit.
Awake while the city sleeps.
Yeah, but I don't feel no more nails. All I feel was it's just a tough thing. Yeah, because you bite off all your nails. Your nails are too low. They gonna hurt your fingers.
Yeah.
Color shift and the world feels new. Through the static and the shifting haze, a spooky grin and electric waves. I'm watching life, it's all I do. Color shift and the world feels new. Through the static and the shifting haze, a spooky grin and electric waves. Watching stuff, it's all I do. Color shift and the world feels new. Through the static and the shifting haze, a spooky grin and electric waves. I'm watching stuff, it's all I do. Color shift and the world feels
You
new.
wanna go watch it
Through the
in the
static
rock
and
and
the
roll?
shifting
You
haze,
do
spooky grin and
something.
electric waves.
You look rock and roll hairstyle.
You wanna rock and roll hairstyle? I can be a dollar style hairstyle.
Corners where the shadows crawl. I see it all, but I don't stand tall. Flickering lights paint a crooked show. I'm the watcher in the undertow. I'm watching stuff, it's all I do. Color shift and the world feels new. Through the static and the shifting haze, a spooky grin and electric waves. Neon whispers in a darkened street. Every step feels like a syncopated beat. The moon is laughing at the game we play. I'm just a ghost in a masquerade.
You know what?
Under the ground where the echoes sleep, the secret swirl and the currents scream. A happy heart with a sideways grin, watching the world stand and spin.
had that
I'm
like a
watching stuff,
big
it's all I
and like
do.
draw the design out on a piece of paper.
Colors shift
And go
and
draw
the
it
world
on
feels new.
I
Through the static and the shifting haze, a spooky grin and electric waves. Electric riffs cut through the black. My pulse beats loud like a heart attack. I'm a shadow in a world so deep. Wide awake while the city sleeps.
In my country, we normally say plastic people cry for their help. And then when they done, they stop all the balling. Thank you, I love you.
I may do that.
Yeah, I mean, we are mocking you, Amir.
I see the glow from the screen's faint light.
We're mocking them, like trying to
Shadows dancing in the dead of night. Flickers crawl like ghosts on the wall. In this quiet room, I watch it all.
love you.
Watching the world through a phantom lens. Every twist, every turn never ends. Electric hums, they sing in my brain. Spooky joy running wild through the veins. The city's pulse beats under my feet. Neon whispers where the alleys meet. Reflections twist in the puddle so deep. Watching the secrets the dark tries to keep. Fingers trace the edge of the void. Static buzz fills the air like a toy. Happy chills with a spine-tingling sound. I'm alive as the world spins around. Watching the world through a phantom lens. Every twist, every turn never ends. Electric hums, they sing in my brain. Spooky joy running wild through the veins. Glass and wires, they keep me alive. The ghost of the moment, it starts to thrive. A million eyes, but no one sees. I'm just watching as they breathe in the breeze. See the glow from the screen's fading light. Shadows dancing in the dead of night. Flickers crawl like ghosts on the wall. In this quiet room, I watch it all. Watching the world through a phantom lens. Every twist, every turn never ends. Electric hums, they sing in the brain. Spooky joy running wild through the veins. The city's pulse beats under my feet. Neon whispers where the alleys meet. Reflections twist in the puddle so deep. Watching the secrets the dark tries to keep. Fingers trace the edge of the void. Static buzz fills the air like a toy. Happy chills with the spine-tingling sound. I'm alive as the world spins around. Watching the world through a phantom lens. every twist, every turn never ends. Electric homes they sing in my brain. Spooky joy running wild through the veins. Glass and wires they keep me alive. The ghost of the moment it starts to thrive. A million eyes but no one sees. I'm just watching as they breathe in the breeze. Glass and wires, they keep me alive. The ghost of the moment, it starts to thrive. A million eyes, but no one sees. I'm just watching as they breathe in the breeze.
Under the moon we gather round, shadows dancing on sacred ground. Feet on fire, hearts in sync. Feel the rhythm, let it sink. Oh, the night's alive, let's ignite the flame. Through the beat, we're one, no need for names. Native chants rise through the air, cumbia vibes beyond compare. Stars awaken, whispering tunes. Jungle's pulse beneath the dunes. Every soul is set to sway. Reggae grooves light up the way. Oh, the night's alive, let's ignite the flame. Through the beat, we're one, no need for names. Native chants rise through the air, cumbia vibes beyond compare. Stars are winking, whispering tunes. Jungle's pulse beneath the dunes. Every soul is set to sway. Reggae grooves light up the way. Oh, the night's alive, let's ignite the flame. Through the beat, we're one, no need for names. Native chants rise through the air, cumbia vibes beyond compare. Feel the drums, they call your name. Lose yourself in the wild untamed. Hands are clapping, voices sing. As I soar on vibrant wings. Oh, the night's alive, let's ignite the flame. Through the beat, we're one, no need for names. Native chants rise through the air, cumbia vibes beyond compare. Under the moon we gather round, shadows dancing on sacred ground. Feet on fire, hearts in sync. Feel the rhythm, let it sink. Oh, the night's alive, let's ignite the flame. From the beat, we're one, no need for names. Native chants rise through the air, cumbia vibes beyond compare. Oh, in the wild untamed. Hands are clapping, voices sing. Night vibes soar on vibrant wings. Oh, the night's alive, let's ignite the flame. Through the big world, no need for names. Native chants rise through the air. Cumbia vibes beyond compare. Feel the drums, they call your name. Lose yourself in the wild untamed. Hands are clapping, voices sing. Night vibes soar on vibrant wings. Oh, the night's alive, let's ignite the flame. Through the deep world, no need for names. Native chants rise through the air. Cumbia vibes beyond compare. Feel the drums, they call your name. Lose yourself in the wild untamed. Hands are clapping, voices sing. Night vibes soar on vibrant wings. Oh, the night's alive, let's ignite the flame. Through the big world, no need for names. Native chants rise through the air. Cumbia vibes beyond compare.
You got a full spread in the yearbook, which is rare. Why did you get a full spread?
Moonlight dripping, strands in the air. Curls twist secrets, stories they share. Comb through chaos, electric sparks fly. Mirror reflections, a world gone awry. Hair night vibes, spinning through the haze. Tangled threads, lost in the maze. Silk and static, the rhythm collides. Echoes and whispers, hair night rides. Strings hum, trapped in a dream. Sync pulse heavy, baseline gleam. Roots dug deep, history in the strands. Braids hold memories crafted by hands. Reels through locks, the labyrinth traced. Lost in the moment, shadows embraced. Melancholy hums, funk in the beat. Trap snare snap where nostalgia meets. Hair night vibes, spinning through the haze. Tangled threads, lost in the maze. Silk and static, the rhythm collides. Echoes of whispers on hair night rides. Old punk riffs, rebellion alive. Trap hats dance, 808s thrive. Lush synth glow, piano chords bite. Hair night moves in the still of the night.
Well, you're an actor and a liar. Yeah. I mean, there's a fine line between those things. And for me, no line at all. They do a great job on the show. The show's so good. You're so good. You're technically playing two characters. You could go for two different Emmys if you wanted to.
That's
You know
a good
that,
idea.
right?
Yeah, I should have submitted as lead supporting comedy and drama.
Next year.
Yeah,
Think about it. Zach Cherry, everybody. Season 2 of Severance is on Apple TV Plus. We'll be back with Steve Martin and Allison Brown. Crispy Strip is here. If approved by ketchup, Tony barbecue, honey mustard, Sprite, McFlurry, Big Mac sauce, double dipped in buffalo and ranch, more ranch, and creamy chili McCrispy Strip dip. Now at McDonald's. Loving it.
Get same-day delivery and text a personal shopper for last-minute additions. Just tap Target.
If whiskey could talk, Johnny Walker Black Label. The same, with notes of sweet, smooth coffee, rich fruit, and a touch of Smith. Tastes as good as it sounds. It's time. Yes, the time has come for a fresh approach to dog food. Every day, more dog people are deciding it's time to quit the kibble and feed their dogs fresh food from the farmer's dog. Made by vets and delivered right to your door, precisely portioned for your dog's needs. It's an idea whose time has come.
Since 1983, Nissan has been assembling award-winning vehicles for you, right here in America. And we're committed to keeping our lineup affordable and free from new tariffs. That's why we've lowered MSRP on our best-selling Rogue and Pathfinder. So you can get the car you want, at the price you want, knowing Nissan is here for you.
Now get 0% APR financing for 60 months on the 2025 Nissan Rogue or Pathfinder.
Still have moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms after taking a medication like Humira or Remicade? Put them in check with Rinvoq, a once-daily pill.
When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid relief with Rinvoq. Check.
When flares try to slow me down, I got lasting remission with Rinvoq. Check. And many were in remission, even at nearly 2 years.
And Rinvoq helped visibly reduce damage of the intestinal lining. Check.
Rapid symptom relief, lasting remission.
And visibly reduced damage. Check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planned. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put you seeing Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq. Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq. I'm the guy sitting next to your girl on a kiss cam. And this game just got a lot more interesting. Sheila? What? And if you don't have the right home coverage, you're gonna have to kiss your savings goodbye. Let's go, beat it. So get all state. Save money and get better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Change is always happening. It's part of life. Here at Xfinity, we want to do our part to keep one thing the same, with a 5-year price guarantee on our internet. So no matter how your other costs change, you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi, with our best equipment included, for a price that stays exactly the same.
Come on. Come on. Come on now.
You have no idea what to expect now.
Come on, man. Oh man, it is music time. Here with the song 5 Days Out, 2 Days Back, a note with Tim O'Brien, Allison Brown, and Steve Martin. You know what to do. And I sure got me a bar, band of me heading for the cars, get a little way to the fans, 5 days out, 2 days back. 10 years old, a little rose, swung his way ahead
Millionaire starts July 23rd on ABC and stream on Hulu. For 2 days only at Gardner White, you save the most money on all reclining furniture. Take an extra 30% off, even Lazy Boy, with a bonus $100 off. Now an amazing $395. No one else does that. Sofas with power reclining head and footrest, an unbeatable $895. Plus low interest-free payments and free same-day delivery. Why overpay? These are the lowest prices, period. Only at Gardner White. Ends Thursday, 9 p.m.
Here at LaFontaine, we're heavy on Chevy.
For a limited time only, get $1,500 more for your trade when you buy or lease a new Chevy at LaFontaine. Shop LaFontaineChevy.com. Together we drive
Family strong?
LaFontaine.
Every great performance starts with a great night's sleep. Thanks to new Natrol Sleep and Restore, which helps me be this me, this me, this me. I'm kidding. To be my best at all of this, I have to be my best at this. Every great night's sleep starts with Natrol.
New Natrol Sleep and Restore for your ultimate restorative sleep.
Accidents don't have business hours, and neither do we. Any day, anytime, you can call the Mike Marsh Law Firm and you'll get a real person, not a machine. I'll meet you at the hospital. I'll meet you at your home. Who you hire matters. 855 Mike Williams.
Well, I feel like I'm in the band. Thanks to Steve Martin, Zach Cherry, Allison Brown, Tim O'Brien, this great band. Apologies to Matt Damon, ran out of time for him. Nightline is next. Thank you for watching. Good night.
This is Nightline.
Tonight, call her Alex, the raunchy, no holds barred podcaster Alex Cooper from Call Her Daddy, like you've never seen her before. I have seen girls on the street walk up to men and be like, "Do you know where a tampon goes? Do you know how many tampons we use?" Opening up in her new Hulu docuseries about some of her most raw moments from being bullied. I was such a fucking loser in middle school and high school. I got the bullied out of me. To allegations of sexual harassment.
It absolutely was a bombshell and something that she said took a lot for her to talk about.
The media mogul's multi-million-dollar contract and her promise to the daddy gang. I have so much more that I want to do, and I'm gonna talk about it. Plus, inside the freak-offs, the jury in the Sean Diddy Combs trial seeing with their own eyes what the world's been talking about.
When it came time to play these video excerpts of freak-offs, jurors put on headphones. We could faintly hear the sound of music and moaning noises.
And controversy in the courtroom, why one juror was sent home.
It is far better to remove a juror that has issues now than if a verdict is rendered.
Could his removal help Combs walk free? Plus, break and run, why this couple left an Italian museum in a big hurry.
From ABC News headquarters in New York, this is Nightline.
Is that the sense of hope? Justice?
Citrus.
High heat, wet hair, aka the straightener sizzle. OGX weightless repair mist for non-stop damage protection. OGX.
When you play with BetMGM Casino here, you can unlock a world of rewards here. Jackpots here to get you to a live show right here. And exclusive games here to get you closer to a night in Vegas here. You see, when you're treated right, every moment feels like a win.
BetMGM, the casino born in Vegas. Download and play today.
When it comes to your home's comfort, we've got you covered. From energy audits to attic insulation, furnace and AC repair, to installing train systems for year-round comfort. We specialize in personalized service, flexible financing, and hassle-free solutions. Join our Comfort Club to get the most out of your home HVAC system. This month, $99 warm weather tune-up. Call All Weather Comfort Solutions today. Your comfort is our business.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Stephanie Ramos. Tonight, Alex Cooper has been called Gen Z's Barbara Walters for her ability to land and get very personal with an amazing roster of A-list talent. It's all part of Call Her Daddy, the raw, raunchy, and ridiculously successful podcast Cooper launched, and which in turn launched her as a media force to be reckoned with. One of the most recognizable zillennials. Welcome to Call Her Daddy. Hi! Alex Cooper's rise from sex podcaster to drink maker to production company honcho has been nothing short of meteoric.
She has grown from being a relative unknown to being one of the most well-known podcasters of all time.
The 30-year-old credited for breaking through a male-dominated industry with her raunchy and sex-positive podcast, Call Her Daddy.
What technique am I referring to that made me and my mouth unforgettable? The infamous best technique, the
Now sharing some of the most personal moments of her life.
She turned something that I loved so much into something extremely painful.
Cooper recently making headlines after alleging she was sexually harassed by her Boston University soccer coach.
It absolutely was a bombshell and something that she said took a lot for her to talk about because she so much is a poster child for women's empowerment, and she didn't want what she had to say about another woman to compromise, her upliftment of women.
For the last 7 years, Cooper has topped the charts with her wildly popular podcast, Call Her Daddy. Interviewing everyone from pop star Miley Cyrus.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for coming to my house. Thank you for sitting under the disco tree.
I'm just feeling kind of like vibes right now. Alex Cooper's first big guest was Miley Cyrus. And I think that really changed the kind of game for her. It showed people that she can interview and hang with the people who so much of our society looks up to right now.
To then presidential candidate Kamala Harris.
I have seen girls on the street walk up to men and be like, do you know where a tampon goes? Do you know how many tampons we use?
Even earning high praise from Jane Fonda.
You're one of the best interviewers I've ever had.
Cooper so in demand that she went on tour for the first time in 2023, meeting her Gen Z fan club in real life and chronicling the process for her new Hulu series, Call Her Alex.
We're really seeing her shed a few layers and really be extremely vulnerable and talk about things like being bullied for having scrawny legs or red hair when she was a little kid, and how that all played a role into the woman that we all see today.
The two-part series taking us back to where it all started, in the small town of Newton, Pennsylvania. The youngest of 3 kids, Alex loved documenting every aspect of her life. A soccer star, she got a full scholarship to study at Boston University, where she says her coach, Nancy Feldman, sexually harassed her.
It was this psychotic game of, you want to play? Tell me about your sex life.
Cooper says Feldman would fixate on her.
We're going to rewind my tape every 5 seconds, and we're going to talk about my hair and my body. Look at those legs.
When I look at Alex in her uniform,
Cooper further alleges Feldman would put her hand on her thigh and ask personal questions about her romantic life. She says she went with her parents to university authorities, but her claims were dismissed.
I felt a lot of anger at my coach, anger at my school, and anger at the system that allowed this to happen.
In a statement to ABC News, Boston University said they have a zero-tolerance policy for sexual harassment. We have a robust system of resources, support, and staff dedicated to student well-being and a thorough reporting process, adding, we encourage members of our community to report any concerns. Nancy Feldman, who no longer works at Boston University, did not respond to ABC's request for comment.
When I look back at that time in my life, I was scared, hopeless. I had no resources and no options. And the minute I left that campus, I was so determined to find a way where no one could
graduating, Cooper eventually moved to New York City, where she met her then friend and roommate Sophia Franklin. In 2018, the two launched Call Her Daddy from their tiny Manhattan apartment.
First of all, I just want to go ahead and say you probably have no idea who we are, and that is okay. Because we are nobodies, that's probably why. My name's Sophia Franklin. To be honest, I'm probably here just to ride Alex's coattails.
Initially, Call Her Daddy podcast was a sex podcast, a sex advice podcast, where they were talking about some things that were raunchy, some things that were probably questions that needed answers, and were discussed in a public forum.
Soon, Dave Portnoy, founder of Barstool Sports, came calling, offering them a deal. Alexandra York is a journalist for Forbes who interviewed Alex Cooper about her success.
They were there for a couple of years and really were making tons and tons of money for Barstool. The merch sales were insane. You know, it just drew so many people to Barstool as a company.
Though Cooper doesn't go into much detail, in 2020, she and Sophia went their separate ways.
Dave Portnoy told them, if you stay for one more year, you can have the IP rights to Call Her Daddy, which Alex saw as a huge opportunity. Sophia Franklin did not want to be a part of Barstool Sports anymore, so she decided to leave, and Alex stayed for one final year until 2021 under the Barstool umbrella. She was able to really build her brand from there and kind of then take it on her own in the many different directions that she has gone since then.
Then came Alex's record-breaking deal with Spotify for $60 million.
That was the biggest deal that a female podcaster had ever made. So I think that really changed the direction of her. And she told me, too, that at the time, prior to signing this deal, she was really talking about sex and relationships and herself, her own experience, her life in New York. But at the time of that deal, she really started venturing into this interview series that she now runs.
People went crazy over her 3-year deal with Spotify, which was $60 million. So that was $20 million a year. And then before that deal closed out, she was able to secure another 3-year deal, this time with SiriusXM, for $125 million.
Her empire now includes her husband, Matt Kaplan, a film producer known for shows like To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
My letters are my most secret possessions. I write them when I have a crush so intense, I don't know what else to do.
Helping produce her podcast tour while simultaneously planning their wedding. As for what's next for the media darling, she says she is just getting started.
It's increasingly hard to differentiate yourself in media right now. I might have started with sex and relationships, but now she's ventured into mental health, addiction, so many other topics of conversation that her guests have brought to her. They want to hear about people's real life experiences in a world that's, increasingly curated. I think that those vulnerable conversations are really compelling people to listen.
I have so much more that I want to do.
And I'm gonna talk about it. When we come back, we switch gears to the Sean Diddy Combs trial. The jury today for the first time viewing footage of the disgraced mogul's infamous freak-offs.
Welcome to the BioFreeze Performance Center. We're putting our new Ultraflex lidocaine pain relief patch to the test.
Designed to stay in place and rigorously tested to move, bend, and flex. It has superior adhesion and 4-way flexibility to move with your body for up to 8 hours.
Ultraflex is built to flex, just like you.
BioFreeze Ultraflex, built to flex.
Incoming dishes! Dawn Power Wash flies through 99% of grease and grime in half the time.
It absorbs grease 5 times faster. It even replaces multiple cleaning products.
Those suds got game.
Dawn Power Wash, the better grease getter.
Are my 5 morning alarms a metaphor for everything else I'm putting on, like my laundry or my 768 unread texts?
I'm just your dermatologist. You don't want all of this showing up on your face. Try Hydro Boost.
Neutrogena, weightless hydration that goes deep.
If you're living with HIV, imagine being good to go without daily HIV pills. Good to go off the grid. Good to go non-stop. With Cabenuva, there's no pausing for daily HIV pills. For adults who are undetectable, Cabenuva is the only complete long-acting HIV treatment you can get every other month. It's 2 injections from a healthcare provider, as few as 6 times a year. Don't take Cabenuva if allergic to its ingredients or taking certain medicines that may interact. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, post-injection reactions, liver liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. Tell your doctor about your medicines or supplements, medical conditions, liver or kidney problems, mental health, pregnancy, and breastfeeding. The most common side effect is injection site reaction. With Cabenuva, you're good to go without daily HIV pills. Talk to your doctor about switching.
It's the music event of summer. CMA Fest with campus performances by Blake Shelton, Megan Maroney, Keith Urban, Kelsey Ballerini, and more.
You don't want to miss it.
CMA Fest presented by SoFi, Thursday, June 26th on ABC.
FanDuel Casino is the only place where you can play up and even more fun. So get ready for even more mega hat wins. Plus, even more bonus spins for new players. Play Huff and Even More Puff only on FanDuel Casino.
At ABC Warehouse, giving you the best deal is kind of our thing. With up to 65% off everything store-wide, it's never been easier to get a great deal on appliances, TVs, mattresses, and furniture. ABC Warehouse, the closest thing to wholesale.
It's only paint. It's only paint that goes on easy with a super smooth finish. It's only paint that will help you become TV's hottest writer, where one day you'll meet this guy who started that thing. So yeah, it's only paint. Only durable, dependable, change your life Dutch Boy paint.
Hi, I'm Ross Shaner, owner of Shaner Roofing. In 29 years of business, one thing is certain. Trust is earned. Earning your trust means everything to us. With our experience helping thousands of Michigan homeowners, TrueView estimates give you a no-pressure view of your project and cost upfront. And to make things even easier, every new roof comes with a lifetime transferable warranty, ensuring you and your family are protected for years to come. We're here to earn your trust with a roof built to last.
With more jackpots hitting every hour, FanDuel Casino has your chance at the #1 feeling, which is still winning. Still better than number 24, writing a hit song about
Jackpots all day. Jackpots. Another one.
Welcome back. Today, the jury in New York City's most famous trial of the moment, Sean Diddy Combs, viewing real-life footage of the infamous sex parties, known as freak-offs, described by the defense as consensual encounters, but by the prosecution as something far more sinister. Combs denies all charges. And just a warning, this story contains accounts, descriptions, and visual content of actual or alleged events that some may find disturbing. Here's Nightline co-anchor Byron Pitts.
Behind me for the first time, the world's been talking about for months. Videos of those notorious so-called freak-offs involving Sean Diddy Combs.
These are the videos that depicted Cassie Ventura with male escorts. And these videos, explicit though they are at the heart of the prosecutor's case to help convince the jury that Cassie Ventura was trafficked for sex.
In a key moment of this trial, wearing headphones, jurors were shown excerpt videos of freak-offs, play-offs played in the courtroom for the first time today. The videos coming from a laptop belonging to Cassie Ventura.
When it came time to play these video excerpts of freak-offs, jurors put on headphones, so did the lawyers and Sean Combs. The public screens were shut off because the gallery was not allowed to see or hear these explicit videos. But as the excerpt played, we could faintly hear the sound of music and moaning noises.
The jury also shown text messages between Combs and Ventura, in which prosecutors say he texted her, "Want to celebrate Christmas and have a freak-off tonight or Friday?" Further text messages, they said, were summoning escorts to a hotel. Also at the center of today's court proceedings, text messages, emails, and documents shown in court.
The videos came with hotel receipts, credit card statements, travel records that helped give the jury a full picture of how Sean Combs allegedly got her and male escorts to different hotel rooms for the purposes of these sexual encounters.
Sean Combs stands accused of sex trafficking, racketeering, and prostitution, all charges he denies. But as the government wraps up its case over the next couple of days, a major moment in court this morning, Judge Aaron Sobranian dismissing a juror number 6, for lack of candor. The juror originally saying he lived in the Bronx with his fiancée, but he apparently told a court staff member that he had recently moved in with his girlfriend in New Jersey.
The worry about a juror who gives incomplete or not really forthright answers is that they could be what's called a stealth juror. Someone who is answering questions in a way that is untruthful, but to get onto a jury, to be able to give a verdict that they want, either guilty or not guilty. And that's something that no one wants in the jury.
The judge saying the record raised serious concerns as to the juror's candor, whether he shaded answers to get on and stay with the jury. Going on to say, there's nothing the juror could say at this point that would put the genie back in the bottle.
It is far better to remove a juror that has issues as to candor or jurisdictional defects now than if a verdict was rendered. Because if a verdict was rendered, that could be a bigger issue of appeal, that a person gave an incomplete or wrong answer to get on the jury and then rendered either a guilty or not guilty verdict.
The defense raising concerns about the dismissal, noting that he was one of 2 black men on the jury.
The defense lamented that removing juror number 6, a 41-year-old black man, would make the jury less diverse. The judge said that was not a concern with this particular juror. He said he was sympathetic to the defense concerns generally, but he noted the makeup of this jury already includes a number of people of color.
This week marks what's expected to be the final week of testimony in the government's case before Combs' attorneys take over to present his defense. The prosecution making their final push with exhibits they hope will help prove the charges of transportation to engage in prostitution. Federal prosecutors are alleging that Combs orchestrated a criminal enterprise with the assistance of his bodyguards to pressure witnesses like Combs' former assistant testifying as Mia to, quote, stay silent and not report what they experienced or knew.
The jury saw some additional messages from one of Sean Combs' longtime bodyguards. He goes by D-Rock. She said the outreach from D-Rock and from Combs himself made her terrified. Federal prosecutors no doubt want to leave the jury with the impression that Combs was behind the scenes pulling the strings as part of his alleged orchestration of a criminal enterprise.
The jury was also presented with text and audio messages meant to reinforce testimony from other witnesses about hotel rooms, drugs, and travel. One group of messages between Combs' chief of staff, Christina Corum, and Combs' travel arranger discussing the flight for Jane and an escort named Paul. In one 2018 exchange, Ventura allegedly told Corum, quote, I can't do that violent, scary, kick me out of my own house stuff anymore. To which Corum responded, I'm sure. Stay focused, though. It's not worth derailing. That much I know.
The government will present this as we are getting information that Christina Corum knows about the violence towards Cassie from Sean Combs, and that she is saying, stay focused, don't get derailed. That could be a part of the coercion or the force in that RICO or sex trafficking charge. But the defense will make their own arguments and say that Christina Corum is not part of a criminal enterprise, but merely a confidant and friend of Cassie Ventura.
Prosecutors say the messages were pulled from electronic devices owned by Corum, who was not testifying at trial. Corum's attorney did not respond to requests for comment from ABC News. In a previous statement, regarding 3 other civil lawsuits she had been named in surrounding Combs, Corum said in part, for months, horrific accusations have been made about me in various lawsuits regarding my former boss. The idea that I could be accused of playing a role in, or even be a bystander to, the rape of anyone is beyond upsetting, disturbing, and unthinkable. That is not who I am, and my heart goes out to all victims of sexual assault. I am confident that the allegations against me will be proven to be untrue. The prosecution is expected to rest this case as early as Wednesday, with the defense taking over by Friday. They will make their case for what they say Sean Combs is innocent of all the accusations levied against him these past 5 weeks.
The prosecution has signaled that they have just a few more witnesses that will testify, including Brendan Paul, a former assistant to Sean Combs, who expect him to testify about providing drugs to Sean Combs.
If convicted on all charges, Sean Combs faces a maximum sentence of life in prison.
thanks to Byron. When we come back, a tourist photo gone horribly wrong. The so-called Van Gogh chair broken, and the tourists making their escape.
If you're living with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis or active psoriatic arthritis, symptoms can sometimes hold you back. But now, there's Skyrizi, so you can be all in with clear skin. With Skyrizi, you can show up with dramatically clearer skin. And if you have psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi can help you move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin and better movement. And that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
That grimy film on your teeth.
Dr. G.
It's actually the buildup of plaque bacteria, which can cause cavities.
Most toothpaste quit working in minutes, but Crespo Health's antibacterial fluoride protects all day.
It stops cavities before they start.
Crest. Olay! I got this wow skin from Olay Body Wash. It's new super serum with 5 powerful ingredients. 5 benefits in one. My skin goes from dull to luminous. For me, it's only Olay Super Serum Body Wash.
This week, GMA's popping up across America at local coffee shops because we want to meet you. It's time to espresso yourself and tell us what fills your cup in the morning on GMA.
Your hometown depends on local stations for local news, weather, and sports. But unless Washington acts, Big Tech will shut them up and shut them down. Big Tech companies take advantage of outdated federal regulations that could put local TV and radio stations out of business. It's wrong. Text TV to 39179 to tell Washington to modernize decades-old restrictions on TV and radio stations before Big Tech makes our local stations disappear.
Don't miss Roadmap for Retirement with Brett Brzezinski of Brzezinski Group Retirement Solutions right here in Detroit. Sunday nights at 11:30 on Channel 7.
Serta needs to move truckloads of mattresses, and they chose Gardner White. We bought it all, so you save 50% or more. Like this perfect sleeper was $2,000, now just $9.99 with a free power bank. Or this queen, hundreds less than the competition, only $6.99 and get a free MasterCard. Want a steal? This hot buy was $8.99, now $3.95. Plus free same-day delivery on your schedule. There's never been a better time to buy, but you must get to Gardner White now. This sale ends Wednesday.
Tune in to Teeing It Up with Bob Kraus every Saturday and Sunday morning for the Tryon Solutions Golf Tip of the Week. Or check out the golf page on WXYZ.com anytime. Bob can manage your golf game. Let Tryon manage your payroll and other HR issues at RelyOnTryon.com.
You haven't heard of D2A2 buses? D2A2, Detroit to Ann Arbor. Finally, a frequent, reliable connection. D2A2 buses run 16 round trips every weekday, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. between downtown Ann Arbor and downtown Detroit. We also have a schedule for weekend travelers. Tickets start as low as $6 each way with a commuter discount available. D2A2 buses are clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and charging ports. Check out the bus schedule and purchase your tickets online at d2a2.com.
Don't look at that dingy old bathroom for one more day. Get the bathroom of your dreams now with Renovations Now, Michigan's premier bathroom remodel. Get a quote this month and get 0% interest and no payments for 12 months. Plus, get $3,500 off your entire bathroom remodel. Go to renovationsnow.com or call 855-RENO-NOW for a free quote. That's Renovations Now or call 855-RENO-NOW.
This is the most rewarding moment in painting, when the frog tape comes off. When all your planning, prepping, and on-point professionalism depend upon Frog Tape's best-in-class paint block technology to keep paint out and keep lines sharp, from seemingly endless edges to intricate angles to room reveals that will have hard-to-please clients leaving 5-star reviews. Frog Tape, when it matters most.
The 7 First Alert Weather Team. We know Michigan weather.
Want to slash your grocery bill? Watch Smart Shopper.
Mornings on 7.
Finally tonight, a photo op they'll never try again. An Italian museum piece broke in by tourists. Verona's Palazzo Maffei releasing footage of a couple in front of the Van Gogh chair, covered entirely in Swarovski crystals and named in honor of the Dutch artist's famous painting. The man punches over the piece, but falls back and crushes the front of the bejeweled chair. The museum saying, quote, "We are sharing this episode to raise awareness about the value of art and the respect it deserves." That is Nightline. You can watch all of our full episodes on Hulu. We'll see you right back here tomorrow. Thanks for staying up with us. Good night, America.
Now you can listen to a podcast version of Nightline, available free wherever you listen. ABC's David Muir, the most watched newscast in America.
Sitting down with Barbara Walters. I know you don't want to talk about guys, and I want to push it, but how are you going to find anybody? No one ever got out totally unscathed. You don't really act. You don't sing. You don't have any rhythmic, any talent.
She was fearless, and sometimes she got under people's skin.
Oh my God.
She asked the question nobody else had asked.
She could talk to anyone about anything.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, Barbara Walters.
Today on iCrime, window shopping with a sledgehammer. And later, I'm Elizabeth Vargas, and this is iCrime. On a rainy day in Houston, Texas, 3 men stage a brazen robbery of a pawn shop while it's still open. But what makes this robbery so bold isn't just the fact that employees were working the store at the time, but that several customers were shopping as well. The video begins in the pawn shop's rain-soaked parking lot. The suspect's vehicle awkwardly parked sideways in the middle of the lot. The 3 suspects get out of the vehicle and head into the store, one by one. An unknowing customer, he actually holds the door open for them. As the robbers enter the store, one suspect, seen here in a gray sweatshirt and no mask, stays by the door to keep watch. The video cuts to the back of the store. The 2 men take a sledgehammer to the display shelves, shattering the protective glass. As the robbers kick and pull on the glass, they successfully remove one of the shelf casings. With the first glass casing removed, one of the robbers begins filling up a bag with merchandise, as his accomplice with the sledgehammer starts working on the second shelf. The robber with the hammer rips the loose casing off with his hands, as we see the customer awkwardly walk back, trying to get to the exit. It seems the robbers couldn't care less about their potential witnesses. Instead, they're focused on filling up their bags with everything they can get. Meanwhile, back at the front of the store, the suspect on lookout duty monitors the store's foot traffic. Luckily for this suspect, no one else seems interested in coming in, only in leaving, as the customer who was startled earlier finally gets to the exit. The suspect waves the customer over and holds the door open for him. The first robber finishes his bag and heads for the door. His partner isn't far behind. Moments later, the suspect's accomplices come to the front of the store. All 3 finally make a run for their car. The video then cuts back to the parking lot, where we can see the 3 suspects return to their vehicle as another customer enters the store, completely unaware of everything that just happened. The suspects scramble to put their belongings into the vehicle before driving away and into the street. The police later stated in their incident report that the value of the merchandise stolen ranged from $2,500 to $25,000. As of today, the 3 men are unidentified. However, police in Houston and Crime Stoppers have offered up to $5,000 in a reward for any information that may lead to their arrest. Coming up, a questionable encounter with an officer.
I got my rights to do anything
And later,
The darkness of bipolar depression made me feel like life was moving on without me. Then I found a chance to let in the light. Discover Caplyta. Unlike some medicines that only treat bipolar 1, Caplyta is proven to deliver significant symptom relief from both bipolar 1 and 2 depression. And in clinical trials, movement disorders and weight gain were not common.
Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Call your doctor about new or sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever, confusion, stiff muscles, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High cholesterol and weight gain may occur, as can high blood sugar, which may be fatal. Common side effects are sleepiness, dizziness, nausea, and dry mouth. These aren't all the side effects.
Ask your doctor how Caplyta can help you let in the light. Find savings at caplyta.com. Life is always changing, and our Lovesac couch adapts to it all. Gathering around for game day one moment, reconfiguring for entertaining the next, and tomorrow, a new look entirely. Because Lovesac adapts to life, our life.
Need a shipping solution that'll grow with you? With ShipStation, you can manage and fulfill all your orders in one place. Plus, you get more carrier options at the lowest rates. Keep your business growing. Head to ShipStation.com to start your free trial.
If you're 50 or over, you could be taking advantage of everything AARP has to offer right now. Join AARP for $15 for 1 year with automatic renewal, and your second membership is free. Get instant access to discounts on everyday purchases, eye care, and prescriptions, and programs, tools, and tips to help manage your money and maximize your health. Plus, AARP fights to protect your Social Security, Medicare, and more. Join and get an insulated trunk organizer free, plus AARP the magazine. Call or go to joinaarp.org now.
in our next video, a department store security guard in Indianapolis confronts a pair of African-American men for, in his words, acting suspiciously. They insist they've done nothing wrong, but after the confrontation goes viral, the officer suffers severe consequences. Aaron Blackwell and his cousin Darrell Cunningham are confronted in the parking lot of a Nordstrom Rack store by Daryl Jones, an off-duty police officer working security inside the store.
Get your driver's license out. Sir, show me ID. Call your supervisor. What do you need my ID for, sir?
Jones is a deputy constable from nearby Lawrence Township. When the men do not produce their driver's license, Jones becomes angry.
You don't have the right to run. I got my right to do anything I want to do. I'm a police officer.
Jones demands their ID, or he says he'll take them to the police station and tow their car. When they still don't hand over their ID, he threatens to put them in jail.
Get your driver's license. Read your badge. I'm asking you, you can't lock me up.
When they ask why Jones is stopping them, this is the reason he gives.
Because you're acting suspicious.
The men argue Jones didn't see them break any laws, since all three of them were inside the store when they made their purchases.
I paid money. I paid for everything that I bought.
They even have the bags of merchandise with their receipts in the back seat.
You see all these bags in the back of the car?
The exchange becomes heated.
I'm not scared of you. I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about you either.
Jones calls for backup while waiting. Blackwell and Cunningham ask questions of their own.
You don't even answer what your name is, officer? No. You can't even tell us that? No. Are you really an officer of the law?
Yep. When pressed to provide proof that he is in fact a police officer, Jones becomes belligerent.
What is your proof that you're even legal to pull a stop? Shut up. I'm not talking to you.
Backup arrives from the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department. The backup officer asks to speak privately with Jones, and the two of them step behind the car and can be seen talking through the rear windshield, while Blackwell and Cunningham talk about uploading the video.
It's going to the news and everything. He's getting lose his little job.
The conference between the officers ends. You can hear Jones tell the cousins they're free to go. Jones walks back to his car, ignoring any further questions. Blackwell and Cunningham tell the officer from the Indianapolis Police Department what happened.
This dude is just staring at us, then he pulls his notebook
our car. What is making us suspicious?
When they ask the officer for Jones's name, the officer says he doesn't know it either.
Because honestly, I don't know who he is. I've never seen him before.
He's aggressive too.
They say goodbye to the Indianapolis police officer, grateful for his assistance.
I appreciate you, officer.
You guys are good to go.
Yes, sir.
All right, I appreciate it.
However, they say a very different goodbye to Jones.
Idiot. Idiot. Bye, dummy. Look at him.
Constable Jones was working off duty as a security officer at Nordstrom Rack when he walks up to this car and asks for the ID, driver's license and ID of the driver. And of course, the two men challenge him and say, why are you asking for our ID? We don't have to show you our ID. And he says, yes, you do, because I'm an off-duty police officer and you look suspicious to me. That's not reason enough to ask somebody for an ID.
Absolutely not. I always recommend people to ask an officer, what's the reason? What's the probable cause? What's the suspicion? And I think this off-duty officer's true colors come out when he has no real answer. He just says, because I want to, because I can, because I can do whatever I want. And that's when this kind of really turns into a really serious violation.
Yeah, so the two cousins pretty early on demand that the officers get a supervisor down there. Can a person do that? Can you ask for a supervisor?
I see this all the time on videos. Somebody gets pulled over, something happens, and they immediately ask for a supervisor. But I don't know where this kind of belief came from. You don't just get to ask for a supervisor. There's no lawful legal duty for an officer to immediately bring a supervisor. There are exceptions to that rule. If you're a woman and you're going to get searched, and there's certain circumstances where you can demand a certain type of officer. But just saying, I want a supervisor, no. There's no legal requirement for an officer to bring a supervisor.
Eventually, a police officer from the Indianapolis Police Department shows up, and he quickly deduces and figures out this is all bogus.
Yeah, absolutely. It was very clearly bogus. When an officer just says you're suspicious without any reason or articulation as to what gave rise to the suspicion, I think a real officer is going to recognize that this is absolutely bogus, and this officer recognizes that very quickly.
And once again, it shows the importance of these videos. If it hadn't been for one of those cousins hitting record on that cell phone and catching this officer saying this crazy stuff, if they didn't have all that on video, that guy would still be working for the police department.
Absolutely. This is why I love body cam footage. This is why I love the availability of cell phones and recordings. We're catching officers in the act making up false reasons to stop and detain people. And so, yeah, it's getting easier and easier to prove misconduct.
After the two cousins uploaded the video of this entire incident, Jones was fired from his job as deputy constable and no longer works as a security guard at Nordstrom Rack. Blackwell and Cunningham filed a lawsuit against Jones, the security company he worked for, and Nordstrom. The parties reached a settlement. Coming up, football fans get physical in a fast food restaurant. And later,
Closed captioning for iCrime brought to you by
Clogged gutters can cause big problems fast. Until now, call 833 Leaf Filter today for your free gutter inspection.
I've had terrible flooding problems on my porch. Now I understand why.
Right now, Leaf Filter is offering a free inspection on your schedule. Leaf Filter is a permanent gutter solution, so you never have to worry about costly damage from clogged gutters again.
Call us today and schedule your free inspection.
Schedule your free inspection. Call 833 Leaf Filter today or visit leaffilter.com.
Have you always had trouble with your weight? Me too.
Discover the power of Wegovy.
With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds.
And I'm keeping the weight off.
Reducing my risk. Wegovy is the only weight management medicine proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events such as death, heart attack, or stroke in adults with heart disease and obesity.
Don't use Wegovy with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines or in children under 12. Don't take if you or your family have MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Call your prescriber about vision changes, if you feel your heart racing while at rest, or if you have mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain, flu or upset, headache, feeling tired, dizzy or bloated, gas, and heartburn. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
Pick Wegovy.
I'm losing weight.
I'm keeping it off.
And I'm lowering my CV risk. Ask your prescriber about Wegovy.
Football fans with a taste for victory break into a brawl at a fast food restaurant in Santa Clara, California. Cell phones capture the melee. At least 10 people pummel each other in front of stunned customers. With fists flying, a group of San Francisco 49ers fans and a group of Las Vegas Raiders fans attack one another after a preseason game. At one point, 3 men are seen beating one guy on the ground.
Looking at the clip, my first initial reaction was it was gang related. You know, sporting event memorabilia or sporting event wear is worn by different gang cults. So I recently did consulting at a big stadium and I watched the video of what happened. And as I watched and saw and talked to a lot of security members, it was fueled by alcohol. Okay? The game starts off, people are rooting for their teams, then they start drinking, then they're not thinking, and then it begins. Now, what happens after that, when it gets violent, all the different rows begin to instigate and agitate by throwing beer, throwing objects, even things that have nothing to do with them. It escalates and becomes mass chaos. Bystanders usually get hurt because they want to watch the show, even though they think it has nothing to do with them. You know, as it grows, as it escalates, it spills over, and this is how innocent people get hurt. So the first thing I tell anybody at my seminars is distance. Get away from it all right? Because as you get away from it, you know, there's less chance of injury. If you stay to watch the show and it spills over and you or a loved one gets hurt, that's on you. Well, with all the social media and everything that's out there, cameras are a must and they're everywhere. In any history of events, whether it takes 2 days or 2 months or 2 years, they go to the back of the footage, they look at it, and then they trace out the suspects or the people that have caused the issues. Why, and something I don't understand, is people know the cameras exist, but when violence fuels rage, the thought process thinking is gone, and people act out, not caring that they're on video, not caring that they're on film, not caring that they're going to go to jail. So we see with cameras being everywhere, you know, and how the police use that footage, this suspect was ID'd through that camera and that footage. Again, most likely in these types of places, cameras are on central view. Not only do you see them, they post, we have video surveillance. But when rage takes over, people don't care.
Police broke up the brawl, and after watching videos of the attack, they arrested Gage Anthony Bryant, who's suspected of stabbing 2 people. 2 victims had multiple stab wounds and were hospitalized. Bryant faces potential charges, including attempted murder. The case is ongoing. Coming up, a slap in the face.
Closed captioning for iCrime, brought to you by.
You're seeing Skechers famous glide step footwear everywhere. And now that famous design is available in hands-free Skechers Slip-In. Get the comfort and style of glide step. Try glide step Skechers Slip-In.
So listen up. You may know me as a musician, actor, devoted father, and husband. But before all that, I was just a kid from Newark, moved to South Central LA. And growing up, I learned a few things. CarShield keeps their promise to their customers, and that means everything to a guy like me, which is why you gotta call CarShield. My plan through CarShield covers costs of repairs of up to 5,000 parts on my car. I'm even talking big ticket items like the ones that make you groan when they break down, like your transmission, your engine, electronics, and computers.
If our car breaks down, CarShield administrators have our back. Something happens, the CarShield administrators will be there to take care of it.
My rates never went up, and my covers never went down. When you call today, you'll get the CarShield Guarantee, where your rate never goes up and your coverage never goes down, no matter how many claims you have.
Just like I said, CarShield is loyal to their customers just like I'm loyal to my crew. But don't just take it from me. Listen to what these people have to say.
If you love something, you protect it. That's why I call CarShield.
CarShield helped me save over $2,000.
Look, let me break it down for you. The average labor rate for a mechanic is over $120 an hour. That's on top of parts, diagnostics, and taxes. It could easily make the cost of an engine repair over $5,000. And that's a lot of dough unless you call CarShield before your vehicle broke down. Now, a lot of people in this world really do what they say they'll do. But CarShield is the real deal. Call CarShield today. Tell them I sent you.
If your car is out of warranty, you need protection with a plan through CarShield. It's not a matter of if, but when your car will break down. Make sure to call CarShield before it does. Call 800-647-0898. 800-647-0898. 800-647-0898.
Everyone deserves to sleep on a Tempur-Pedic, and Gardner White is making it easier than ever. For 2 days only, save an extra $500, and only at Gardner White. Shop every single model to find the right one for you, and get the lowest payments, just $17 a month. And every Tempur-Pedic is in stock with free same-day delivery, and with no risk buying. Love it or your money back. Nobody beats our Tempur-Pedic deal. That's why there's Gardner White and no one else.
At Panic Proof Retirement, we believe your golden years should be stress-free. We create personalized retirement plans covering tax-free income, Social Security, and Medicare tailored to your goals and lifestyle. We ensure your interests come first, so you can retire with confidence.
This is the most rewarding moment in paint when the frog tape comes off. When its best-in-class paint block technology creates paint lines so sharp, you'll have hard-to-please clients giving 5-star reviews. Frog tape, when it matters most.
In our final video, a man confronts a doctor at a medical conference in Baltimore with words and violence. He claims the doctor sexually assaulted his wife years ago, and then follows up his claims by slapping the doctor across the face in full view of his colleagues. The video begins as Rodrigo Herzog grabs Dr. William Burke during a panel discussion. The occasion is the annual meeting of the American College of Obstetricians. Herzog then delivers a stunning accusation in front of everyone. Holding the doctor with one hand, Herzog then turns to those in the audience and speaks before striking Burke again.
No